Hi, my name's Alexia and I'm a fashion stylist, and I'm here in the heart of East London at the Pattern Market. This area is one of Britain's trendiest areas for a lot of fashion designers and people who are heavily into the latest scene. Let's go inside and I'll show you some things on how to dress. We're going to talk about flapper girl style. Flapper girls were the dancers of the 1920s and 30s. The sort of icon would be Josephine Baker, who danced and danced the night away to a lot of jazz music in the 20s and 30s. The sort of style that she wore, which many girls emulate now, especially for fancy dress parties and special occasions, is the flapper style. And that usually ends up being a dress very similar to this particular shape. It's a very simple cut. There's no darting or anything, but they usually have rows and rows of either beads, tasseling, and things at the bottom, obviously, which end up flapping or jingling when you dance. This one's a style. This is for a larger girl, and it just goes to show that you can be any size to wear this particular style. This one's quite a large one, actually, from the vintage store, but it's covered in sequins here. They're usually quite glitzy because it's quite... Jazz music, dancing in those ages was all about the kind of like limelight and being on display. It's usually got a low slung tassel edge here, which comes just below the waist, and lots of tasseled fringing, so that when you move, it shakes like this. Flappers usually have a headband and beads. Lots of them like to wear strings of pearls layered up together. It's all about jewellery and anything that jingles. Accessorizing for flapper girls are usually things like the headband, which usually goes around the forehead, straight to the back. Some of them have a feather at the back of the hat or a feather at the front with a jewel. Red lipstick is usually de rigueur, with lots of heavy eyelash makeup and red lips. The last touches, or the final touches for the flapper girl style is often the smoking stick. I don't have one here to show you, but I'm sure that you're all aware of what one of those are. The smoking holder can be 2 or 3 inches, or it can be about 6 inches long. And you add your cigarette in the end, and that's generally the flapper girl style.